What would happen if a volcano erupted? Deep below, pressure is rising. And then it erupts. Ash fills the sky, the world goes dark. This is Earth, and it could happen again. Deep within this blue planet, where everything appears calm and stable, lies an immense power, a force capable of reshaping the world in mere moments. This is Earth, not just a silent sphere, but a living entity that breathes, moves, and sometimes erupts in fury. Beneath our feet, tens of kilometers below the surface, lies a vast ocean of molten rock known as magma. When this magma finds its way to the surface, it gives rise to one of nature's most violent phenomena, a volcanic eruption. Oh, understand volcanoes. We must travel deep into the earth. The crust we live on is incredibly thin compared to the rest of the planet. Beneath it lies the mantle, a region of extreme heat and immense pressure. In these depths, rocks melt into magma. As heat and gases build up, pressure increases, like a sealed pot over an unrelenting flame. But the Earth is not a single solid mass. It is made up of massive tectonic plates that move slowly over time. When these plates shift, they create cracks and weak points in the crust. And that is where the story begins. When magma finds a pathway upward through these cracks, it begins to rise. Along with it come trapped gases, such as water vapor and carbon dioxide. As magma moves closer to the surface, pressure decreases, causing these gases to expand violently. At this point, the process transforms from a slow ascent into an explosive event. In a single moment, the volcano erupts. Molten lava surges outward, rocks are hurled into the sky, and ash clouds blanket the atmosphere. Lava temperatures can exceed 1,000 degrees Celsius, enough to melt nearly anything in its path. But the greatest danger is not just the lava. It is the deadly pyroclastic flows, fast-moving clouds of gas, ash, and debris that race down slopes at terrifying speeds, destroying everything they encounter. In this scenario, we are not dealing with an ordinary volcano, but a massive eruption that occurs only once in thousands of years. A single explosion can release millions of tons of ash and gases into the atmosphere. The sky begins to change, turning dark gray, blocking out sunlight. Within days, global air travel comes to a halt. Within weeks, temperatures begin to drop. Ash and gases in the atmosphere reflect sunlight back into space, causing a dramatic drop in global temperatures. The Earth enters what scientists call a volcanic winter. Crops begin to fail, food supply chains collapse, and famine spreads across regions. Even the most powerful nations struggle to cope with a crisis of this magnitude. The United States, China, Europe, all rely on interconnected systems, energy, food, transportation. But when the climate shifts suddenly, these systems begin to fail. Power grids become unstable, airports shut down due to ash, and the global economy grinds to a halt. Volcanic ash is not just dust. It consists of fine, sharp particles capable of penetrating deep into the lungs. Respiratory illnesses rise sharply, breathing becomes hazardous, and everyday life turns into a struggle for survival. Despite everything, there is still hope. Humanity possesses knowledge, technology, and resilience. People begin searching for solutions, stockpiling food, developing indoor farming systems, relying on alternative energy sources. But the race against time is relentless. After years, the ash slowly settles, sunlight begins to return, and the earth starts to heal. A volcano, despite its destruction, is part of the natural cycle of a living planet. It serves as a powerful reminder that no matter how advanced humanity becomes, we still live on a world governed by forces far greater than ourselves. The earth may seem calm today, but deep within, the fire still burns.